A increasing flavor for Almural lunch is drive recording wood charcoal turnover in the UK, but is it as well refueling world disafforestation and environment changing? Recent year Britain imported almost 90,000 tons of wood charcoal. He's lot more profitable rather than procurement it of during the UK, but wherever is it upcoming of and at which price to the environmental? The test was transferred out at a expert lab by expert in Hamburg, Germany. Volker Hug is a scholar at Thienen Institute of Timber Study. He transferred out the freelance tests to establish precisely that kind were in the mind. Mr. Hug said us, during the inquiry of the 4 persons assortments how you driven to us, we found mix of roof timbers that natural occur in tropic and submarine tropical areas. To sample, we found eucalyptus that we discover in Australia, as well fabaceae and locust, that could be of Southward America, of Asia, or of Africa. Forest in tropic and submarine tropical regions are household to lot vanishing kind that requirement to be secured for the public health of the besieged earth and the struggle versus environment changing. How the tests were transferred of, until it is not illicit to resource wood charcoal of tropic forest, largest retailers do complain their delivery chains occur in stable woodlands. The most of the mind, although, include no data on the nation of descent, let one particular forest. But largest do conduct the FSC logotype. The Wood Leadership Justice is the planet's largest certificate schema of timber means. Its mark should be uncertainty how the wood charcoal is sourced of so managed forest, but the chief of the organization Kim Carstensen, said us mistakes include been done. I am certainly down there has been tropic wood charcoal upcoming in the UK marketplace. I am certainly largest of these would include been out of the FSC logotype, but I cannot warranty how down there hasn't been any issue in several of the FSC certificated material. With recent year, we include been looking in the wood charcoal industry as a top hazard region. We include found wood charcoal wherever we were vague on wherever it came of. We mind the looks various of which we had anticipated. Mr. Carstensen told how the wood charcoal industry is deliberate top hazard. The delivery chains are facility or, as a outcome, in the recent year, the FSC has retracted certificates of 21 companies that were found to be marketing unstable means. The FSC has more than rather than 200 million hectares of forest through the Ball American Samoa, which it telephone call certificated forest, but not all of them are displayed. On to UN figures, the UK imported almost 90,000 tons of wood charcoal recent year, up of about 70,000 tons in 2016. The wood charcoal came of various places, consisting Nigeria and Paraguay, wherever disafforestation is a main question. Recent year, the 2 countries given 10,000 tons of wood charcoal every to the UK. Conservationists in Nigeria, that has one of the highest disafforestation rates in the planet, are rather concerned. Disafforestation in the nation is worrisome and disheartening for several of us who job in the preservation segment, says Stephen Aina, a preservation official in the Nigerian Preservation Basis. Proper to the vicinity to the Lagos seaport, forest in Oyo country and in areas dividing a border in Benin Republic include been substantially ruined. Kwara country is now one of the main hotspots of wood charcoal manufacture in the nation. Greenpeace World newly disassociated himself of the FSC, request the organization to act in urgent to enhance the clarity. The FSC's Kim Carstensen told mix of the timber of various locations by suppliers was a main problem in regulation of provided data on the resource. He told he's more than complex. One day it gets blended, you cannot say it is of one location, it will be of several places later, which is the data you are departure to get, of the sticker. Teaching include shown how the mix-up of wood charcoal by suppliers is a main risk to tropic forest. Study by WWF Germany has found Poland imports wood charcoal of hazard-prone countries, especially of Ukraine and Nigeria, that are later packaged up creature shipped to Germany. Poland is as well one of the major suppliers to the UK. In the entire of Europe, I would say the hazard is very top, says Johannes Sonnen of WWF, Germany. This resource Countries we are speaking on love Paraguay and Nigeria and as well Ukraine, all you can believe of, his corrupt practices, illicit harvesting, devastating harvesting, wood destroying, he says. Or he's certainly not stable which is event down there. And if you are purchase of down there, he's a top hazard, how you are related to these penal things and to the very devastating item. On part the timber recovered world of forest is utilized to make power, generally for kitchen and heater, on to the meal and farming organization. Of all the timber utilized as gas world, on 17% is transformed to wood charcoal. The UN Flesh expects world wood charcoal manufacture to go on to growth in upcoming many decades. Symbolism and Spencer at METERNS, we include a inclusive stable timber politics. We job in the FSC we are aware wherever the food is sourced of, but he's commercially susceptible data and thus not thing we can stake. Big K, supply symbolism and Spencer and regional gasoline stations through the nation. Big K places enormous significance on the procurement of all our wood charcoal means. With 1999, we include been a certificated provider of FSC consumer goods. In supplement, we as well hold our own due zeal on the means we delivery. Company op packing now state how the food is manufactured and packed in Namibia. Our food is done of locust that is an aggressive bush kind. All company op equitable trading wood charcoal is of one of 4 persons agriculture in Namibia. The package as well carries the FSC mark. Tesco sells both of FSC certificated and non-certified brands. It has not as yet answered to our query. Gas Courier supplies Tesco, it has not as yet answered to our query.